Click onto us. Okay, guys. So writing task one, what do you do for academic training in writing task one? You need to write a report. I mean, anywhere, like if you're working somewhere else, or if you are going to take IELTS test, you are going to write something. Okay. It could be a bar graph. It could be a pie chart. It could be a line graph. I mean, you have to explain what do you see inside. So to explain something, there are some particular words that helps us to explain it. So like, let's say the doctors, they have doctors sort of words. The engineers, they have their own words. And the literature, the people, those who are working with literature, they have their sort of words. And when you are explaining graph charts, there are dedicated words for that. So last class, we talked about the weather vocabulary, and tonight we're going to talk how to describe a graph properly. So there are some useful words and we're going to make sentences of it. So noun form of that, upward movement, like when you are, let's say, you are describing a graph of the recent rise of price. So to say upward movement, you see the arrow, it goes up, it going up actually. So to indicate the upward movement, you can say a rise. You can say, I see a rise in the price hike. And if it's verb form, so you can say the price rises. The price rises. You can say there is an increase. There is an increase in the price, or you can say the price increases. You can say there is a surge. The surge mean also increase. Okay, there is a surge in the crime. There is a surge in the price. There is a surge in the hatred, and you can say the price surges, the hate. So when you're using it as a verb, you're taking the subject in the front. A growth, so there is a growth in the price. There is a growth of price, or I see the price grows. Peak, there is a peak. So all these words are for upward movement. Now, quick changes, if something changes quickly. So let's talk about last night's match. In last night's match, we see that the chances of winning the match fluctuates. Okay, so we saw a fluctuation of the chances of winning the match between France and Argentina in the last 30 minutes. Or you can say the chances of winning the match fluctuates. You can take a note and note it down. In fact, you are going to make sentences of this after I finish. In fact, and also I have uploaded it on our website, so no worries. And the video will also be uploaded because this is a very important class. Well, and so variation can also be used for quick changes. So fluctuates means utanama, that is fluctuates. You see ups and downs and ups and downs. These are quick changes, changing very quickly, drastically changing. We call them fluctuates. Okay, so you can say I see a fluctuation, or you can say the fluctuates. The chances fluctuates, or there is a fluctuation of chances. And no change. If there is no change, you can say, well, a period of stability. So in the last night's match, we see a period of stability in the first 80 minutes, or the first 80 minutes of the game was stable. Okay, and also plateau. Plateau is also no change. You can say plateau. Well, remain stable. Now, what about downward movement? When we see a downward movement, we can say a fall. I can see, or there is a fall in the price, or the price falls. There is a decrease in the price decreases. There is a decline in the price, or the price declines. There is a dip in the price, or the price dips. there is a drop in the price, or the chances drops. There is a drop in the chance, or the chances drops. Now, what do you do? All of you at a time, all of you are going to talk about. You can turn on your mic, no problem. You make sentences using these: arise and to rise. You are using it both in noun form and the verb form. Guys, start. Do you understand, guys, what I said? Don't you? Okay. Again, it can be, you can say this way. You are going to make your own sentences, like there is a, I see a rise, or there is a rise in the price rises, this way. That means you are practicing it, okay? You are practicing it. When you will be writing, you will not forget it. It's a technique of learning. Say. Hello. Start. There is a rise, loudly. There is a rise in the price, and then the price rises. There is an increase in the price increases. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So start, everyone at a time. Everyone at a time, please. Soha, Rumi, Shaheen. Oh, why do you feel ashamed of, guys? You're learning. Do it.
The oil price is rises.
Yeah, the oil price rises. When you say rises, then when you're using it as a verb, you are adding s with this. But when you are using it as a noun form, you're saying there is a rise. There is a rise in the oil price. Look, the difference. There is a rise in the oil price, or the oil price rises. Okay? So do it.
Okay, sir.
Do it.
The sunrise is.
Oh, why are you talking about sun rising, man? Go for price or something else. We are going to write graph, real life graph. Yeah, the price, the crime rate. It could be the price, the crime rate, and also the rate of education, the rate of malnutrition. So go for it. Start.
Sir, can I say a word?
Yeah, all of you at the same time. All of you are going to say at the same time. Start.
The population of Bangladesh is rising day by day.
Yeah, correct. Start. All of you.
Sir,
All of you.
Our country day by day increase cardiac patient.
So then how could you make the sentence that the rate of cardiac patient, the rate or the amount, okay? The amount of cardiac patient is increasing day by day, okay? Or there is an increase in the rate of cardiac patient. So Shaheen, you understand how to write the sentence properly?
Okay, sir.
In a structure, now look guys, you have learned many things. Now is the time to formulate the things in a proper order. It was jumbled. Now we are formulating it in a format. Okay, so nowadays these classes, from now on, classes will be very important. And so you're going to get the same thing in your first year. You have graph and chart, so it will help you. Okay guys, say. Why don't you say?
Growth. Our country population
grows. No. What our country population? No. Say this way. What, when you are using the rise, increase, that means a rate or a number. A number increases, right? So you say the amount or the number of population. The number of population of our country. Okay, Shaheen, not our country's population. The number of population of our country. So we use this sort of words with number, numerics. Okay? The number of the population of our country. The number of population of our country is increasing. Okay, or there is a peak of the number of the population of our country. So use it, Rumi. Hello. Rumi, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make sense.
Rate of custom charge is
Yeah,
increasing
good.
day by day.
Right. The rate of custom charge is increasing day by day. Or there is an increase of the rate of custom charge. So you can use in either ways, either in verb form or in noun form. But you have to use these sort of words when you are writing a graph or a chart. Do you understand, guys?
Yes, sir.
Don't you understand that? Okay, let's talk about
Yes.
downward movement. Downward, it's fall, decrease, decline, deep, drop. Just say this way. Let's make it price. All of you at the same time. Say after me. Say after me.
I understand that, but sir, I understand don't make a sentence.
No, you don't need to make sentence. You just follow the only one word, one thing. What I say, আমি যেটা বলছি শুধু সেটাই আপনারা follow করেন. This. There is a rise in the price and the price rises. এটা শুধু বলেন. There is a শুধু price দিয়ে বল. Everybody please make sentence with price at the same time. একসাথে সবাই লাইট মাইক অন করে কোনো সমস্যা নাই. Let's make it a must practice. There is a rise in the price and the price rises. There is a rise, there is an increase, there is in the price increases. Only with the price, please do it all together. Everyone at a time. Ready, steady, go.
There is a
Why don't you speak, guys? Shaheen, what's the problem? Start. Shaheen, didn't you understand what I say?
sir, there is a rise of price.
There is a rise in the price. There is a rise of price. There is a
Rise in the
rise
price.
in the price.
In the price.
And the price rises.
And the price rises.
There is an increase in the price increases. That sentence you start with there is. Oh my God, guys. There is a, and then in the price. Man, why don't you understand that? And then here it will, the price increases or whatever. Do it, everyone. Fast.
Sir, I want to say one.
Guys, আমার মনে হয় যে সবাই বুঝতে পারছেন না। আপনাদের সবাইকে আমি একসাথে বলতে বলেছি at a time, using all the words. Soha, using all the words.
Yes, sir.
There's a practice,
There
dear.
is
There's
a
a practice.
rise in the price. There is a rise in the price.
And the price rises.
The price rises.
Yeah. Now there is an increase in the price increases. There is a
There
surge
is
in the
a-
price surges. This
the
way,
price
everyone
surge.
at the same time.
There is a rise
There
in
is
the
a
price.
rise in the
the
price.
price
The price
to rise.
rises.
There
No,
is a
not to rise. Actually, not to rise. Rises. Forget, ignore two.
rises.
To ignore. Ignore two. Okay.
Oh,
Two কে ignore করেন। ভার্বের সাথে s add হবে। The
There
price
is a
rises, the
increase
price
in the
surges.
price. There is increase in the price. The
an
price
increase in
Soha,
the
increases.
Soha,
price.
start.
There is increase.
There is a
There is
surge in the price. The
surge
price
in the price
surges.
and the price
There is a
surge.
growth
Surges.
in the price. The price
There is
grows.
a growth in the price. The
The
price
price
grows.
grows. Yeah. এই তো হচ্ছে,
Grow.
very good. Yeah, this way.
There is a peak in the
Peak
price.
in the price.
price
There is
The price peaks.
peak.
The price is
There is a
The price skyrocket. The price skyrockets. Skyrockets means it's
The price
speeding up. Okay.
skyrocket.
Skyrockets means also rises, increases. So
Sir?
now, yes,
So what does peak mean?
peak means chura. Peak means, you know, the peak of mountain. Sarboch Stan, the top position, the top position. Okay, that is chura. So peak. There is a peak in the price, or the price peaks up. That means it's going up.
Price peak.
Again, second time. Do it again.
There is a rise.
There is a rise in
The
the
price
price.
rise.
The price
Right.
rises.
There is
There
an
is
increase
The price
in the
increase.
price.
There
The
is a
price
surge.
There
increase.
is
The
a
price
increase in the
There
price.
is
The
a
The
growth.
price
The
price
price growth.
in the
There
price.
is a peak.
There is
There
a
is a
price.
surge in the price. The price
There is
rises.
a growth in the price.
There is a
The
growth in the
price
price.
growth.
The price
There is a
grows.
peak in the
There
price.
is a peak in the
There is
price. The
peak.
price
The price
peaks.
skyrocket.
Skyrockets.
Okay.
Skyrockets. It's a verb. Skyrockets
The
is a
price.
verb. The price skyrockets. That
The
means
price is
skyrockets.
skyrocket.
Guys, now try to understand the idea. আমরা যখন কোনো কিছুর ঊর্ধ্বগতি বর্ণনা করি তখন আমরা এই শব্দগুলো ইউজ করতে পারি। We can use it either in noun form or in verb form. আমরা হয়তো নাউন হিসেবে ইউজ করব অথবা ভার্ব হিসেবে ইউজ করব, বাট এই ওয়ার্ডগুলো আমরা ইউজ করব। Now let's talk about let's say it's the population, the number of population. Okay, so এই শব্দগুলো আমরা ইউজ করব কোনো ইউনিটের সাথে, কোনো সংখ্যার সাথে, কোনো ইউনিটের সাথে। So whoever, if you go for IELTS, in IELTS they will give you a graph to describe, and Soha, in your first year, this year you're going to get the graphs and charts. So not everyone understand how to describe the graphs and charts. Now once you master these words, describing a graph and a chart will be very easy, as easy as pie to you. Now let's say is the amount of the number of population. So you can say the number of population, there is a rise in the number of population, or the number of population rises. Okay, the
Right.
number of population increases.
Increases.
Okay,
ভার্ব হিসেবে ব্যবহার হলে স্যার টু হবে।
no 2 হবে না, টুটা তো হচ্ছে জাস্ট এটাকে বেস ভার্ব ইন্ডিকেট করার জন্য 2 দেওয়া হয়েছে, বাট ইগনোর 2. when you're using as a verb, the verb will get as. 2 কে পুরোপুরি আমরা ইগনোর করব, 2 এর কোনো দরকার নাই, we will just ignore it, completely ignore it. Okay, so the price surges, the price grows, the price peaks, the price skyrockets. So everyone just read it this way: the price rises, the price increases. Read it, give it a read fast.
The price rises, the
All
price
of you together.
increases, the price surges,
The price
price growth, the price peak, the
the
price skyrocket.
Yeah. Again, do it again.
The price rises, the price increases.
All of you.
the price
Shahin, where are you?
There is a rise in
Rumi,
the price.
where are you?
The
The
price
price.
skyrocket. The
Skyrocket.
price rises, the price increases,
There is
the
an
price
increase
surges,
in
the
the
price
price. The
growth, the
price
price peak, the
increases.
Price
The
now,
price-
now come to this part. Noun. There is a rises, there is a rise in the price, there is an increase in the price. Read this way.
there is a rises.
There is a rise in the price.
There is a rise in the price.
There is a
There
rise
is a
in the
rise in the
price.
price.
There is an increase in the price. There is a surge in the price. There is a growth
There
in the
is a
price.
growth in the
There
price.
is a
There
peak
is
in
a
the
peak in
price.
the price.
There is a rise in the price. There is an increase in the
There
price.
is a charge.
There is a surge
There is a
in the
growth.
price.
There
There
is
is a
a
growth in
peak.
the price. There is a peak in the price.
Good. Okay. So now let's go for quick changes, a fluctuation. So use the same pattern and read it
Okay. There is a fluctuation in the price.
So you understand what is
There is a-
fluctuation? Fluctuation means ups and downs,
sir.
ups and downs. That is fluctuation. Yeah.
There is a fluctuation in the price. There is a variation in the price. The price to
There is a
fluctuate.
No, not
The
two.
price-
Ignore two. Ignore two. There is no value of two. Okay.
The
There
price
is a
fluctuated, the price
fluctuation in the
varied.
price, yeah, and there
Price
is a
fluctuated, the
variation in
price
the
varied.
price.
There is a
Fluctuation.
Again, do it.
fluctuation in the price. There is
There
a
is a variation in the
variation in the
price.
price.
There
The
is a
price
fluctuation in the
fluctuated,
price.
the
There is a
price
variation in
varied.
the price.
There is a fluctuation in the price. There is a variation in the price. The price fluctuated, the price varied. There is a period of stability in the price. There is a
Plateau
in the price. There is a
there is a period of stability.
in the
There is
price.
a
There is a
plateau.
plateau in the price. The price
Period of stability.
stable,
Period of
the
stability.
price remain stable. Mm. There is a fall
There is a fall in the price. There is
in
a
the
decrease
price.
in the
There
price.
is a
There is a
there
decline
is a
in the price. There
decrease
is a
in the
dip
price.
in the
There is a
price. There
decline
is a
in the
drop in the
price.
price.
There is a dip in the price. There is a drop in the price. The price fall, the price decrease, the price decline, the price dip, the price dip, the price flux. Run. Sir, can you hear me?
Okay, do it again. Do it again. There is a fall in the price. The price falls.
There is a fall in the price. There is a decrease in the price. There is a decline in the price. There is a
Soha
dip
and
in
Rumi,
the
why don't
price.
you guys try
There is
it?
a drop in the
There
price.
is a fall
The
in the
price fall,
price.
the price
The price.
decrease, the
falls.
price decline, the price dip, the
There
price
is
dip,
a
the price
decrease in the price.
there is a
The
fall in the price, there is a decrease in the price, there is the decline in the
there
price,
is
there is a
Decline.
dip in the
Decline. This
there
is
is a
decline.
decline.
there is a
Yeah,
growth in
decline.
the
There
cell.
is a
There
dip
is
in
an
the price,
increase in the
there is
price.
a drop in the
Cells
price.
cells grew.
There is
Price
the price
drop.
fall, the price
Price.
decrease, the price
There is a rise
decline,
in the
this
cells.
price dip, this
There is a
price
growth
plus.
in the cells. There is an increase in the cell price. Price increase. Cells grew. Cells
Okay.
rose.
Okay, guys, now it's your homework. Look, all of you, now you're going to do it now, not homework, classwork. Get ready with your pen and paper. You can write it on your paper and you can take a snap, or you can write it directly on WhatsApp. Look, upward movement and upward movement. Okay, nouns. There are some given for you. You're going to make your own now. There is a rise in sales. There is a growth in sales. There is an increase in price. Sales rise. Sales grew, price increased. So they used it in past form. Okay. So what you do now, you're going to make your own sentence and write it down. Now go.
Down.
No, upward movement.
Okay, sir.
Do it using all the words. Let me give you the words. Using all the words, you're going to make your words and send it to me. I'm there. I'm all waiting for you.
Sir, I
Sir,
don't
can you
understand.
Soha, can you hear me now? Soha?
hello, sir?
Yes, Soha, can you hear me now? Hello, Soha. Soha, can you hear me?
Sir, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Sir, can I join again, please?
Yeah, please join again.
Sir,
Yeah,
I don't
Alhamdulillah, I
understand
can
what
hear
I
also.
do.
Yeah. Okay, so I have written also write sentences with the words showing upward movement. That's why you missed the first part. I mean, almost the part 35 minutes. We are almost in the end. So what you have done, it's writing task. Okay, so there are some we have to in IELTS writing. We have to describe. We
Sir,
have to
can you repeat again, please?
yes. Write sentences, make sentences with these words showing upward movement. Like we have made there is a rise in the price, or there is a rise in sales, there is a rise in, there is an increase in sales, or there is an increase in crime rate. Okay, and crime rate increase.
So you have to make sentence with this group of word, this
Right.
rows word. We
Right.
have to connect it.
Right. So we have learned that three, that when there is upward movement, these are the words we can use to indicate the upward movement. And if it's fluctuate, quick changes, we use these words, fluctuation, variation, and no changes, and downward movement, we use these. Now, I have given you guys the task of making sentences using each word. You can use these as a noun, and you can use this part as a verb. When you're using this verb, you can say the price rises, or the price rose, that means in past, and there is a rise in the price, okay?
There is a growth of
How I can make this? Can I practice some? Try to practice or
Yeah, let me, there is a
understand?
hint. There is a hint. Let me help you. So let's say you are talking about price, okay? And you see there is a rise in the price. So you can say there is a rise in the price. You can also say there is an increase in the price. So alternatively, you can use all the words. There is a surge in the price. There is a growth in the price.
So this upward movement, we can use this this word,
These
this
words.
group word, rise,
Yeah.
increase, surge,
If
growth.
you right, if you use them as noun, you can use this way, and if you use them as verb, then you can say the price rises, the price increases, the price surges. And now your task is you are using these words with different situation. Like let's say the rate of crime, or the crime rate.
The inflation rises.
Right, very good. The inflation rises, the inflation surges, this way. Okay, so make some sentences and send me on WhatsApp. I'm there. Because you guys need to also, you have learned many things, alhamdulillah, but now is the time to accumulate all this thing together and to formulate this in a format, using a proper format, because you guys are also preparing for IELTS. That's why our writing, writing is an art, and we have to get this art. Okay. Are you guys writing it? Tajul bhai, you can ask me if you have any question, please. No problem. I'm there.
So yeah, how many words that in the list? I can see that downstairs, maybe
You
maybe
also
some
find
more
the,
words.
no problem. We have only taught that. You will find the same worksheet on our classroom also. It's uploaded there. By the way, there are the other words. A period of stability and the downward movement. So we have gone through downward movement too. Fall, decrease, decline, and fall, decrease, decline, deep dive, plunge. These are for the downward movement. So basically we see in a graph that 4 types of movement. Either it goes up or it just fluctuates, ups and downs, quick changes, or remain stable or downward, right? These are the things we see, right? So these are the, I think some of Rumi Parveen has already made the analysis for us. There is a rise in the price of daily accommodation. No. Daily commodities, okay. Daily commodities. There is a rise in the price of daily commodities. There is an increase in the price of mobile. There is a growth rate of tax in the price. There is a growth rate of tax in the price. No, it's a bit different. The word is not properly coined. There is a growth rate. In the tax, okay, there is a growth in the tax, and the price increases day by day. So you might make these sentences 2-way. There is a growth of the rate of tax. So let me recoin it for you. There is a growth. There is a growth in the. There is a growth in the rate. In the rate of tax. Or there is a growth in the tax rate. In the tax rate. The rate of the tax. Hope you understand, Rumi. And the price increases day by day. The price is increasing. When you're saying in day by day, then increasing. The price is increasing day by day because it's a continuous process. Okay. Oh my gosh, we just got 1 minute left. Well, no worries. You join me again with the same link. Cutting the call. I need to make you understand. It's a very crucial class tonight.
There is a fee.